I guess some background. Bastion and Transistor are two of like my favorite games of all time. I fucking love those games. Pyre came out after Transistor. I played the tutorial level, and then I never went back to it. And it was not because it was bad. It came out at a really bad time. And it just, I don't know, it just came out at an awkward time, and I just didn't have time to play it. There were other games. So I never picked it back up. And I think that's, for most people, this game went completely under their radar, even if they really like Supergiant games. It kind of just came out, and it got like good critical acclaim, but it didn't like get a ton of hype or anything. It just kind of came out, and people were like, "It's good," and then it was gone. So then I just like, Zen suggested I play it the other day, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I probably should." So that's what we're gonna do. And they have a new game out, Hades. It's like a roguelike dungeon crawler based on Greek mythology, which also seems pretty dope. It's finally not a Epic Game Store exclusive anymore, so I can actually play it. It's on the actual gaming PC platform. Hades looks fine to me. It looks fine. New profile. I guess that was my old save. We're gonna do standard. We are gonna turn on subtitles. When enabled, hold right click to automatically lock onto nearby adversaries. I don't think I need that. So this is a visual novel basketball roguelike. You'll see what that means when it starts. I'm more or less just excited for whatever music is in this game. We're about to play that game I just described. I wasn't being facetious. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Okay, so it's Australia. Now, as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. See, right on schedule, what'd I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Someday. I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like she's breathing. Oh, neat. That's good that there's 3 options. I'm just gonna go with the original. I'm not gonna make waves. Seems she still is. Then stand aside, I shall send her to a better place. She's a she? Can you people just tell? Hang on, the markings on her rags. I think she's one of them. But look at her. She's beyond our help, and we are beyond hers. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Oh no, he's hot. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did, none of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings here. You're parched and he gives you a drink. You ache and he binds your wounds. You hunger and he gives you food. Little by little it helps. There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwig. Now come on. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to the old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Okay. Hedwig beckons you to enter the black wagon. Alright. The weather-beaten wagon is much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her mask. How am I gonna say that name? You may call me Jodariel. And as for myself... Ow! That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rookie Greentail. At least one of them isn't hot. Can she do it? Hope so. I haven't asked her yet. What? Then what are you waiting for? Hey, sister, nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land, so it's illegal for us to read. Over time, you managed to learn something of the old ways in spite of the Commonwealth degree. Yeah, sure, we can read, even though it's illegal. I don't think they care down here, where we're already in purgatory. Well then, glory days, because it just so happens my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live to thank us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of these books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. Let's have a look-see. I like their outfits. I like these guys. Those are good guys. I like the interactive element to the backgrounds. That's always fun. Ooh, a minstrel. You can click on everything. Alright, let's read a book. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in materials you do not recognize. Ugh, okay, there's a lot of words. A formal welcome undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rights. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of the 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the rites bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. So very clear. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Hedwyn gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Game over, yeah. Alright, so that was Pyre.
Reader,
Oh.
dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked. So it is true. Yeah, but what now? Where'd the reader go? She should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in her. She could abandon us. She won't. Reader! We aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now, I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're gonna come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. Focus all your mental faculties to do as Hedwyn asked.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
That's basketball. Oh.
Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one. Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exiled rookie has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own.
Interesting.
No, but it is not so simple. In the rites, you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours. The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast your aura like a stone. Correctly done.
I wasn't kidding. I told you. It's
Just so.
graphic novel.
A glorious
Or it's a-
performance, I admit. More
What's it
than I
called?
expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura, then the orb quenches the flame.
So you lose your offensive capabilities when you have the
Now
orb.
I say jump. Leap with all your strength. Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame.
You can jump over words, though.
Now snuff out the adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns. Righteous fire,
can only play as one character at a time, though, which is weird.
Too bad for that
Fucking
one.
killed. Oh, uh-oh.
A
Oh.
shameful outcome.
So close. Die. Die. Die.
Thoroughly vanished.
So she doesn't have a sprint, she has a
Jodario
dash.
plunged into their pyre. Seize the orb.
Oh, I had no stamina. Get orb, get orb! Run, run, run! Ooh.
I thought they had you there. Magnificent. The rite is complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand. Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
Well, that was something. That was our way out. So we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. Jodaria leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits. Now show us before the howlers catch our scent. Where shall the rites commence? There. Hmm. 200 leagues due east. The Ridge of Gold. Fossil remains of the Serpent Titan slain by Golothanian yet loom over those living in its shadow.
Concilia.
Great. And we're supposed to be there when, exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. And we had best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Oh, Jody is way easier to say than her full name. Jody turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, sister. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. You arrive in Downside Prairie, where the road ahead is forked. I'm glad this is the only nice place down here. There's a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollowroot I've got to pay a visit to, besides. Fie on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool to avoid attention. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it.
Loriomatas?
What if the reader settles this? She marks the way. We get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing her along the way. Can't we all live with that for now?
Yuppie.
Yeah, sure.
Kaderas.
If necessary.
Histalium.
Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. Listen to the big waifu. Jody thinks she can find rare flora here. Ruki knows someone who owes him. I mean, this sounds more fun. I want to find rare flora. Let's get that dude Weed Lamau. Jody offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon, something catches her eye. Observe. This shall pay for half our trip. A black bloom. It's quite valuable. This can be sold at the slug market. What a powerful word, slug market. Oh, it's painkiller. This is actually weed. We actually got some weed. Thanks, Jody. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gold. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Yeah. Her. Can I talk to the mysterious minstrel yet? You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. Seems inopportune to ask him now. That's weird. These guys are what drive the wagon? No wonder it just kind of flops around awkwardly. What passes for cooking supplies in the downside? Headwind does most of the cooking. Seems like a good boy. I like him. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths towards enlightenment and the rites. Enlightenment. He is an opportunistic and well-connected cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. So his attack is long and thin. He can jump, and he sprints very fast. Oh, cur is the name of his race. Trafficker. Oh, he was a smuggler. Dealing with contraband for long enough can lead to making many strange acquaintances. Don't know his sign. Don't know his blood color. He wanders the downside in a search of a way to regain his freedom and return to his home. He's like middle of the road man. He has a very normal cast, very normal jump, very normal sprint. He's an outrider. They ensured the high-wing remnants never flew far from the mountain nests. Those who served on the blood border were taught to always watch the skies. Crime unknown. Common folk. So he's just a normal dude McGuy. Straight up demon. People who survive in exile long enough to be transformed by it. Oh, so they become... So you become a demon from living in the downside, I guess. She is a grim, long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving there. She has a slow, thick line, so she's very close-range powerhouse. She can jump too, and instead of a sprint, she has a rush. Yeah, she has a dash. So she's a good interceptor, defense type. She's the goalie. Seems to be responsible for the Black Wagon's security. Her features suggest she has lived in exile for much longer than the others. Her grim outlook and the fact that she still wears the bronze class with the Commonwealth blood border suggests a military background, though what she did to earn her sentence you do not yet know. She's probably a war criminal. Just if I had to make a guess. Yeah, everyone here, including us, has been banished for committing a crime. Presumably our crime was learning to read, because knowing how to read is very illegal, apparently, in the Commonwealth. I'm not making that up, that's actually a thing. Okay, a little bit. Reader. Greentail here was just complaining about how you opted not to take us up to Hollowroot. What? And violate our anti-second guessing pact? Nah, I was only saying how our sister's gonna have to keep making the tough calls. Besides, just making sure we got something to pawn off at the next slug market we find. And we have. Now let us focus on the task at hand. We have reached our destination and have much left to prepare for before tonight. Two of them soon go about rummaging through their raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. That's it. There's nothing else to do in here. But what about the book? You know perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solium Mur, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life, such was the hatred for him and in and around his country. Yet we found in Solium Mur a man transformed, in body and in spirit. A man deserving of much more than mercy. In time he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. So there was a guy named Solium Mur that was exiled down here. An emperor, originally. He was the first exile, in fact. And 7 people were sent down to murder him because they just hated his ass, apparently. But I guess he reformed since being exiled, and he became a Jesus figure. Supposedly, by following in his example, we can figure out how to return to the Commonwealth. I guess we're just gonna commence the rite. Let's play basketball. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you, there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. I'm gonna master my chaos dunk.
Frida! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the Accusers.
What are these nerds?
Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone is ready. Let's hope so. Be still. We have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. I guess we're the Nightwings. Or at least pretending to be the Nightwings. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, saves a man armed wolf who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lendl again? I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after the last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, I and the accusers shall repay that affront. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. Let's riggedy roll. They're all medium-sized. They don't have team comp. Okay.
Begin.
I forgot how to play. All right.
Engulfed within the aura.
Go. Sprint.
Have the accusers underestimated you?
Alright.
Their flame has died a little.
No! I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your oils boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
Oh, they're playing defense. It rattled them. They mean to draw us out. And we'll just have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
Oh, we can... Oh, they can intercept it, though. Whoop. Interesting. No, wrong guy. Ow. Hi. Get it, rookie. Jump. That works.
Rookie plunged into their fire.
Alright. I want to try and throw it in, but it's hard. Ah!
Absolution.
That works. Like, you can, like, bait them by throwing it
Yes.
and then going for the kill.
Come on. A daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks.
Oh, if you throw it in, you don't get banished, and you can keep using that player. But it's, like, riskier, for obvious reasons, because they can catch it.
Not much force of will behind that thrust.
What is that? Oh, you can throw it harder for more points, too. Uh-oh.
Now for their pyre.
Ah! Ah! I tried.
Glorious.
Oh, not what I meant to do.
And it is done. You have prevailed.
Nice.
Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Well, the first one wasn't hard. I have a feeling the AI is gonna get smarter and I'm gonna get fucking destroyed later on. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when we next meet, you will rue the day. Alright, Wendell. His name kind of sounds like Wendell.
In the wisdom
Which
of
makes
the
him a huge dork.
stars, the exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
We have withstood worse nights than this, though few is strange. Yo, double dash? That's really good. Oh my god, she has a taunt. She can do a taunt before she scores to do an extra 10 damage. That's great. Oh, that's bold right there. I like this side a lot. Oh, and these are all passive? Okay, these are all passive, and these are all, like, perks, special abilities. +4 presence, raising the size of her aura. And that increases the health of your Pyre. And that makes her murder people stronger. Oh, I'm going with this because that seems like a really good.
Bestows his favor.
That seems like a really good starting power. He doesn't have anything yet. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real. And we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we're free. Here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Hedwyn turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for a time before he speaks out. You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in this for the long haul. I want to know this, but I also want to know this. Who are the Nightwings? Are we the Nightwings? Did you guys kill the Nightwings? I'm gonna ask this first because I think it's more relevant to the current issues at hand. You ask Hedwyn how he and his companions managed to come into possession of this black wagon and what happened to its former owners. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're gonna have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. Well, where are we going? Where are we dropping, boys? Ymir, the Dusk Star. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. And he turns to the others.
Peleos en plan.
How's it going, Rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean? Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure.
Gracias.
Good. Then get some rest. We're headed for the Spring of Jomir. At dawn, we're off. Her. You sense Jody's steel gaze well before you turn to her. Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something now that you are here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You consider the question. You've never before met somebody like her, but you know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. No. You tell her that, although you do not know each other very well, you do not fear her, and on the contrary, feel safer in her presence. Truly. In that case, I have much work to do. You shall fear me yet, if you survive this place. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. Alright, Jody. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. Jody gained +1 hope for the next rite. Reduces banishment duration. Rookie status, making a racket. Where's Jody's stuff? Why can I still not talk to you? You scare me. You're not quite enlightened yet. Neither is Rookie. Yeah. But where's Jody's stuff? Because Hedwyn's stuff is right there. That's Rookie's stuff. The clothes aren't hers. I guess she doesn't want me. Oh, there's an attic. You observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon centrifuge must be up there. Its drive imps stare down at you with big, wet eyes. Oh, that's nothing. I guess Jody doesn't want me to know what she's doing. I mean, yeah, that's the only option. Let's go. Jomir Valley. The climate here in Jomir Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, we have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as he crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jody approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any one of us. But, at present, we have room for you, and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Jody leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. That's not what I was expecting. Really? You are so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Rookie stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, we gonna take in every mite bit and drive imp we find now, too? Easy, rookie. I think you'd want for us to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. Sandalwood. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling everyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I can come in? It's very hot and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired, too. Yeah, you're welcome here with us. One question, though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just, back home, they called me lots of names. Like, for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair? That's it! My name, it rhymes with gray. My name, it's just... They called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. You think that you can help the stowaway girl make peace with the name? That's a lot of names. I mean... You suggest that the stowaway girl's name is Kay. Why, that's it. My name is Kay. My name is Kay. Where I'm from, they call me Kay the Unkempt. But I guess you don't have to say that part, because I don't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Kay along, for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Kay joined the group. She is tired, but excited. Same. The Black Wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jomir Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night, to give Kay and all you a little time to rest. Huh? Kay seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, miss! You're the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. The wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day. But I am older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much. But he is family. I'm happy to be here with my family. No, I did not get to name the other characters. I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought I had lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Bye, miss. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. Alright. Oh, Jody's throw rug. That's Jody's thing. She's having a drink with Hedwyn. Does what's-her-name have things? Items? I don't notice anything new. Okay, she has not joined the official roster yet, so I can't see her stats. Oh, there's nothing new in the Book of Rights, right? No, it's the same. Okay. Let's consider our options. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jody motions for you to join them. Just get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps a sense of isolation well at bay. Forage for resources. Search the surrounding area for valuables to add to your Black Wagon stash of goods. Study in private. Hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses for your fellow exiles during the rites. Mentor a companion. Teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. So like this one, right? Always pick this one? I'm getting an always pick this one vibe. Having lean knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. As each exile's path towards enlightenment is personal, you'll have to mentor them one at a time. Okay, I kind of want to get him to rank up. I don't want to put all of my points in Jody. Her head is so big you can't see the ranks behind it. Let's rank up. Yeah, let's rank up Edwin. Sure thing, friend. I appreciate the offer. Where to begin? You illustrate to Hedwyn some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can move and act as one of mind. Since he grasps some of the concepts, that's a significant boost. I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. That's a lot of stamina. Ooh. Chloranthy ring. For everybody. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should put all the passives on him. He'll be like the leader figure. He has a lot of party-wide buffs. There's a lot of and his allies. And that seems like a very useful ability. Yeah, I'm gonna give him captain points. Thank you for the lesson, my friend. It's given me a lot to think about. Path leading further splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn to the choice of where to go over to you. Kay seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Glue Hive. The north route across the Jomir Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Kay believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as Goal of the Eight Scribes. All flat. The south route across the Jomir Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Kay believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Jomir of the Eight Scribes. So do we want to be swift or do we want to be strong? According to whatever weird nonsense Kay is smoking. I feel like Jody would choose strong. I want to see what a Hive Titan is. Oh, that's probably it right there. That big beetle. Kay is behaving stranger than usual as you pass through the stark badlands of Blue Hive. The lifeless carapace of Biolanthius still looms over the western edge of the valley. The scribes! I think they're here. I think that they were here. Can you not feel their presence in the sand, in the air, and all about? At first you pay it little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to be in better spirits than before. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Yeah. Oh, that's a big scorpion with the rock on its head. En route to the spring of Jomir, you hear all about the roving slug market. Crude trading post. Which appears to be nearby. Ricky insists you take a look after you settle in. Oh my god, it's a slug. Alright, first, always to the wagon. Oh, we have a new right. Edwin motions for you to join him. While his manner is easygoing as ever, you sense his contemplative mood. You were wondering about this wagon. It's a long story, but I'm gonna keep it short. You last long enough in the downside, you start to hear a lot of crazy things. One of the crazy things I heard one day is that there's a group of exiles out there fighting one another for their freedom, under the stars while wearing masks and dresses. Everyone I was with just laughed. But something about that story stuck with me, and I started to do some digging. Got in touch with Jody, who I knew. She got in touch with Rookie. We knew who to ask, and it turned out I know how to answer. That's when we got in touch with our contact, Sandalwood. We talked only through messengers, never met in person. Must have gained his trust. Told me to go searching in the sandfolds. Gave an exact location. Told me to bring my friends. Then he said, go get a reader. The wagon was almost completely buried when we found it. The minstrel was out cold in the corner, just the way you saw him. The rest, you know. So, the wagon isn't ours. The robes aren't ours. And we don't know who the Nightwings are. One day, maybe we'll meet up with our informant and learn more. But now you know as much as any of us do. So that's how we got here. How we met you. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. See you later on. He nods at you and heads out, leaving you there in the back black wagon. The Last Emperor. In the words of Golathanian, the Master General. How many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land, and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Interesting. Learning the story of how he got banished, I guess. Let's hit that slug market. Hey guys, yeah, how's it going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. Hey, Ron, how's it going? Say, how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh, well, let's just say, you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know that business is pretty good. We've been around the block, and so... As Ron keeps blathering, he is interesting. Sales creature. As Ron keeps blathering, Rookie signals for you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, sister. Got an informant says there's something here connected to the rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon, Ron. So anyways, you guys got something for me or what? That black bloom you got there, I could take it off your paws if you want. Hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Nah, you gotta take something off my hands here, or what? Interesting. Plunging the adversary's pyre. Bonus damage. Cool. It's a one-of-a-kind thinger you just got there, you know, and you got yourself a real good deal from me as well. So, thanks. Apparently, any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. Feel like... Who's best to have it? Probably him, right? He's like my mid-game guy. He's probably like most likely to get banished by an adversary. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, you know, he's been having trouble with his feet and getting real something on or other from all the hoofing around, and so you see, Rookie indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. I don't have enough to buy anything else. See ya, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there too. I like her. She seems real nice, you know. Commence the rite. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Kay approaching. You notice, too, that she's wearing her companion's raiments. We can go home? Kay! Thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jody. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. Well, this would be a bad time for a team change because she would replace...
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomir? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3.
Yeah, that's not a triumvirate.
The rules of the rites were not created for you to dispatch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance.
Are we just gonna play with 4 people?
First, you have a choice to
Okay, no, we do have to choose who to send out. The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries and the rites approach. The apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side sits an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Night Wings, and am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almer.
Father.
We need not greet them, Father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith, in show of appreciation that the Night Wings have returned. Aw. Thank you. I don't want to beat these guys, they seem nice. That cur was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? Then, can we start? I want to help you beat them. Okay, no. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct the rite, but we've got 4 now, besides the reader. This ought to be her call. Someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Do I get a chance to adjust?
Now we shall get started.
Okay, yeah, I can change the builds. I am gonna take K then. And I'm gonna give Ricky here swiftness. see. So they've got Dalbert, Almer, and Enya, who is somebody. Don't know nothing about her. Okay. Yeah, Rookie, you're gonna want that. More fast. I'm bringing Rookie. Obviously. Don't have to tell me twice, sister. He is helpful. I'm obviously bringing Jody. As you will. And we'll bring Kay out for her maiden voyage. Oh, me? Thank you. Thank you for believing in me, because I think the scribes do too.
Now,
Hey, I'll have other chances. I think you did the right thing. Nightwings, I trust you are all well prepared for those old eyes, yet see that the rite shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son?
Father.
I hope so, Father. Here now, let me show you. Commence the dunking!
now begin. Your adversary's Pyre is the first to falter.
Oh, she has weird moves.
Yes.
Look forth, my son. The waters of Joma Many-Mane bring blessings unto us this eve. Perhaps our chances come at last.
No mare visi.
We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please keep fighting. Ooh, moondrops. Okay.
A boon come from the stars themselves.
Whoa! Fuck.
But shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son?
No! So close. Look at that. Oh, alright. Now that's fair. Woo! Snipe. Oh, no. Ooh. Oh!
That ought to wake you up.
Scored on us. Oh, hey, there's a moondrop. Oh,
The
uh-oh.
orb slips from your clutches.
Uh-oh. No, 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 that's not how you do that. Oh, she has a different sprint. I see.
Sublime. Do it, done.
Alright.
Dalbert dispatched with ease. 'Twas a crushing blow against their fire.
Oh, one?
Once more like that, and we are finished here.
Woo. Oh, no. Oh, they just killed each other. Oh. Oh, he stole our relic.
Why, that was all of them.
Oh, no, no, no. It used her relic.
It is done. The Nightwings
She
prevail.
resurrected. Because that
What a
relic I gave her.
glorious performance, I must say.
This game is fun.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
I guess we won. Indeed.
Sinadanache.
I wonder what will happen to the Fate. They seemed so nice, didn't they? They did, and I feel kind of bad about it. Exiles of the Nightwings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. You're a good boy, Dalbert. I'm sorry. But Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed. I have failed you. Nonsense. We are fate. We do what is ordained, nothing less. No, the losers don't die, but they continue to be exiled. Let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience.
Hey, rookie
It
level
seems the exiled rookie opened up his eyes a bit.
See that, chums? Old rookie's green tail's got some bite in him yet. Ooh. That is good for the role I play him in. Getting both of these together would be good, but what else can we... Double jump is really good, too. Triple jump. I feel like I want to max this out and then grab the double jump. I feel like that is a good build. Oh wait, actually, we don't need both of these, right? We can do 3 and then 2 over here. Because I don't know if I care about Keen Eye. But Guiding Light is good. And Glory Dive is good. And then I could get Lightning Run. Well, what do I want first? Probably the double jump.
A blessing from the Alpha Chief himself.
Kay didn't get jack shit.
Until the stars align.
Hello, excuse me? I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm so embarrassed. What's the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that, I don't think. No one said anything like to me, but then again, all this, it's very new to me, so I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. You know, how about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I just... I have to go. Wait, Almer, wait, I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. I'm pretty sure Kay is, like, high off of her gourd 24/7. Oh, minstrel? Where did the minstrel go? As you return to the wagon after thwarting the fate, you notice Jody tense up and frown. Where did he go? What? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel. He's gone. You see, it is true. There's no trace of the lone minstrel who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. Join the others and search for him outside. You've learned nothing of the lone minstrel other than what little Hedwin told you of how they found him with the wagon. You sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. I believe... yeah. Oh. Them some big bones. Everyone, We're headed back east, all the way across the valley.
Che di molto sa?
Toward the Cairn of Hope, then.
Crecare.
That's right. We have to risk it. What if the minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then?
Dirta.
We shall find him. On this night or another. We continue searching for some time. However, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. There's her scribe catcher. Jody is staring into the distance. After having thwarted the fate with ease last night, you find Hedwin off on his own. You sense he wants to talk to you about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. I guess we'll have some tough choices to make before all this is over, my friend. Just been thinking about that. I'm glad you let the others go instead of me during the rite. I mean that. All the more since we succeeded. I don't know what's more intense, participating in the rite or just watching from the sidelines. Anyway, thank you for checking in. I'll have to go make sure we're ready to move. He departs to check on things outside. You sense he has no misgivings about what transpired and is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. I mean, I figured he did volunteer not to go out. He is definitely going next time, though. For sure, for sure. There's still no sign of the lone minstrel, though Jody tracks potential signs of movement east the same way you were headed. You consider where to search for him. The north road across the Jomer Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Jody believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier. I kind of agree with Hedwin on this one. I feel like the minstrel would have taken the opposite one. If he was going to take the same route, he would have, like... I don't know, I feel like he's actively avoiding us. I want to go to the new place anyways. Travel through the barren wastes of Fallflat, Hedwin seems more ill at ease than usual. There's no signs of the missing minstrel. Sorry about this, Jody. I had a hunch you must have come this way. Glad that our hunches could be more dependable. Do not fear. We shall find him yet. Sounds like a hunch to me. More of a promise. Pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they refused to say much more for now. I have a feeling we wouldn't have found the minstrel no matter which way we went. Stop the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming. They're coming for us. We have to be ready. We have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. What is happening? I'm scared. Is no one gonna explain to me what's happening? They are coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What is she talking about? What is going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Kay. We should give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments and the books. Indeed. One of us draw them out under the reader's watch. Should be just like one of our rites. We're gonna dunk them. Seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, miss. Please. You have to let me in. The scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Jody exchanges looks with Headwind. Each of them nods to you as if to signal their approval. Okay. Well, if Jody's okay with it, I thought for sure Jody would be like, I want to go, but... The howling sound, it means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, I heard that shit. They feel weird. What is the... hold on, the power cast? Okay, if you time it just perfect, you get an extra fast cast. Oh shit. Whoa! It's hard to time it right though. More? I think there's many more. Oh, here they come. Oh, here they come. I'm scared. Oh no. What am I gonna do about those over there? A lot of howlers. Is it over now at last? It is, I think it is. Oh, those poor and wretched beasts.
Huh?
Just then Case brought something creeping towards him. Whoa, what? A ferocious creature indeed. And then she died. The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Kay. You find her in one piece, along with an unfamiliar little face. Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by Dryvamp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. Dryvamp seems both excited and frustrated by something. You sense some pattern in the Dryvamp screeches. He seems welcoming of this. The Dryvamp seems to have history with your Black Wagon. You are beginning to understand him. Dryvamp recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He's pleased to meet you. You can now understand this unusual Dryvamp. Dryvamp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions that what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other Dryvamps stare at him with something like reverence. Alright. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Well, he has no love of howlers, and they do not know, and they know not to mess with him either. Plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone, and believes it shall be worth it. Skrahaha, you found me. Seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren, settled in the wagon's rafters. Okay. I guess we're going to lick sand. Headwind orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the stark badlands of Jomir Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and a cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out towards whoever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way.
Avvistare.
Tizo, it's good to see you. And you found the others, even faster than expected. What a Chad. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns toward the rest of you. Hello. We have not met, but I know who you are. Or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have? Hello indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. We should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client. Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be all right? Hedwin and the other exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tariq. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. The lone minstrel returns to the black wagon with your fellow exiles. That's a spooky skeleton up there. The Cairn of Haub is a foreboding sight. It is there. The next rite is soon to commence. The accursed imp here felled the mighty bone titan, Shaq's 6 shoulders. What are these titans?
Ligaratus?
Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. Ooh, I got a new page. Oh, there's another slow mark. Oh, hey guys. Fancy running into you in this side of the sand. So what can I do you for? Ron? How'd you make it all the way ahead of us? Yeah, come on now, Mr. Greentail. Can't you just give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and all, is provide for you a little sample of something you might like. Yeah, check this out. Seeing as you bought that Mooncrest thing out from me last time, why, I'm just thinking you could use this. And I got more if you want. Pinch of stardust. Interesting. Thanks, Rob. Why is that an option? Hey, Ron, shut the fuck up. I don't think I want to buy either of those things. What's this? Interesting. I don't think I want to buy any of that. Okay, goodbye, Ron. Well, I guess maybe I should pack up for the day. What was his name? Like Varik? Tariq. Ooh, music. The Lone Minstrel and his White Lute chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Nice. Where's that cool song we listened to? Yeah. This is not the song I thought it was. I do like that you can choose the background music in here, though. What is the Lone Minstrel's theme? The Lone Minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He's very still, not unlike when he was sleeping.
Audira Ligeratus.
Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have something on the Book of Rites, which means you may know something of my nature. Oh, you've read something of the Book of Rites. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, you shall achieve what you seek. Ah, shit. Should I have read this first? The rope collar. No, I don't think this has anything to do with him yet. We're probably gonna unlock an entry on him later. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, she would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. It would be a living legend, if only he could grasp it, whispered in his ear that Calamer Rope Collar, his elder and most trusted aide. Would that I slew that man myself. His was a simple and yet brilliant ruse, to draw the Emperor further still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. Yeah, we don't know anything about Loot Man yet. I guess we're commencing them rights. Time to play basketball. I was quiet for a time, and then... Oh. Who is this motherfucker? Out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. Stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst. That's Barker Ashpaws. It's just a dog. Real piece of work. Still make eye contact. Oh, would you look at this lot? Even got one of our own. Consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize? Alright, good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rights. Well, I know a lot about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're gonna be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot in the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm gonna make sure all of you regret it. Because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. The Curt Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. I can't wait to kick his ass in basketball. This is like the polar opposite of the last guys. This is the polar opposite of the Fate. I wanted my adversaries to win last time. There's nothing more I want than to crush these people at Spirit Basketball.
Of the accursed cairn of Ha'ub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
Come on, you lot, let's boil some blood. Ruki pulls you aside. Look, sister, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? Since he means it, you take a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, Ruki. We can take care of him. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I might have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rights are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. Oh my god. For real? Tizo, you can't play basketball. You're smaller than the basketball. Absurd. The imp knows the rights. He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show us comrades what I can do. What you can do. The little imp peers at you. He senses connection to the rights as he awaits your guidance. Oh my god. Scrahi? Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks, and a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be. Then we shall see what comes of this new partnership.
Oh my god, he has like lots of little dashes, and he can just fly forever. Hold to implode? So has a self-destruct button. Oh, good lord. Okay. Well done as ever, Tizo. Well then, reader, you shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings.
Who shall stand together here this night? Hedwyn.
We're taking Hedwyn. I forgot to give him items. Oh, we don't have any items really to give him. Obviously we're gonna take Jody. She's gonna be very important for taking out these assholes. And I guess we're taking the imp as our sprinter. I'm gonna give. Oh shit. Oh, fine. I'll give you the moon crest. I was gonna give this to Jody, but I forgot.
Tizo, it is done.
Our adversaries shall be quick. Be ready. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys, let's get him.
Begin.
Oh!
Hedwyn flung the orb into the flame.
Get fucked.
Resplendent. Extinguish now their pyre.
Eat shit.
Flames of freedom.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
You left
damn it.
yourselves wide open.
Shouldn't have gone on the offensive there.
Oh,
That was stupid.
a blow against the adversary's power. Glorious!
Alright, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. Oh shit, what are they doing? What's happening? Alright, Tizo, you got this.
Your adversary Pyre there seems
Ah.
rather fired up.
Shit.
Tough luck, Nightwings. Your Pyre weakens.
Oh, we're good, we're fine. Okay.
Barker banished.
Shit. Oh, fuck. They're cheating now. This ain't fair.
And it is done.
Did I win?
The Nightwings prevail yet again. A perfectly agreeable performance overall. The right is ended.
That ought to show. Perhaps now they shall learn some humility. Well, well. I'll be a heaping ball of done, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us what's what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything. You hear?
The rights do tend to teach something of trust.
I used to think the scribes were just the stuff of stories, but all this really is their doing, isn't it? Yeah.
Witness the rights firsthand and be inspired. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
Tizo feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. I'm sure he does. I like that. Oh, those are both really good. This sounds more fun, so I'm gonna go with this side.
'Tis the influence of the imp scribe.
Yeah.
Until the next right.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, Rita. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. After triumphing over the dissidents rather soundly, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal, figure out how to best proceed. You alright, Rookie? Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't know him your conscience. You'll sort things out with them, you always do. Do not wish to interrupt, but the dark night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? You find Jody and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. Green, the bog star. Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beneath the valley into flagging hands. Noisome, festering, unpleasant adjectives. Basically a disgusting swamp pit. Oh, that sounds so nice.
Kia Salamanca.
The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to the flagging hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of flagging hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Hey, Rookie. You can tell something is troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, sister. Listen, I gotta level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though believe me, I'd try. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here for a little while, as you can see by now. But Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So, I figured he would be the one to ask. Then Rookie hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him though, right, sister? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean rich. My little problem with Barker, soon it's gonna take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it. And I'm sure everything on that front is gonna end up real tidy real soon. At that, he scampers off before you can respond. Seems Rookie owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly, you are unsure. Interesting. Still don't know. Still don't know anything about any of these fucking people. Crime not applicable. That's fair. He is an imp. Come dawn, you find Hedwin and Jody assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Edwin motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have to some work to do once we arrive in the flagging hands. Let's get going, as soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. Off we go. I should have read that before clicking it. Consider how to proceed. The Flagging Hands region provides as dismal as Jody indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Melith? A fetid den in which the witch Melith sealed the physical form of Islach Astroborn. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jody and Hedwig exchange looks. Then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Orb? Why orb? Thank you for your time, Rita. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. Observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help to ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal, to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Ruki. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold of your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be the lovely Rita. Please call me Sandra. She is a wraith, expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal and bound to serve the rites. We met briefly before when you first held the book, when you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stoking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be entwined with yours. I know the rights better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while, and yours. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be so inclined. Well, you could always come and chat, and briefly free me from my eternity of boredom. Yeah, let's do a scribe trial. Indeed. Looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Wants Ruki, right? Yeah, Ruki's the only one eligible. You got this, Ruki. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Ruki. What, the loudmouthed cur? Well, I suppose that he is ready, technically, though I have a litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth. Soon Ruki appears in heat of the summons. Sister, why are you looking at me like that? Get in the orb, Ruki. Get in the orb. Time to suffer. Alright, what's the big idea, huh? Some kind of trick you're playing, sister? The apparition of Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. Huh? What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You still have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades. Save for your lovely reader. Ugh, guess it's you and me then, huh, sister? Wherever you are. What is happening? This is... not ideal. Whoo! Get fucked. Uh-oh. This is rough. Hey, made it in. Oh, okay. No, that's fair. Uh-oh. Oh, they do 30? Oh, boy. Okay. You don't have to do any crazy plays for this. We just need to get it in. Oh, shit. Nice. Okay.
Salas! Bobby, come!
That's how we do it, right, sister? It is. And you acknowledge, likewise, that you did not do it on your own. Despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order. Both to you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes. Know what I mean, sister? Hey, what's that you got? Ooh. After Ruki casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual. Okay, so you unlock special talismans just for them. Is there more for us to talk about, perhaps? What's up? I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe to herself. Certainly I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we would all keep each other company. So they're their own triumvirate, banished for eternity. So these are like the exiled of the exiles. What did they do? There's just one problem there, however. We're all sick of one another. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We've been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So, carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see that they learn some more. Go forth and show your adversaries what you've learned. Okay, I think we're gonna stop here.